What is good, Raider Nation? Is your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's jump right into the topic of this video. Today I want to talk about the latest report by Deanna Rossini that indicates that our new minority owner, former Patriots and Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady, will be heavily involved in football operation decisions for the Las Vegas Raiders moving forward. Tom Brady was named as a minority owner for the Raiders not too long ago. He owns about 10% stake in the Raiders organization. And the biggest question mark to a lot of us was just, how exactly was this going to translate to the football team? Was it just purely a financial move for Tom Brady? Or would he be legitimately inside of Mark Davis's ear, guiding him with advice and ultimately helping make the football decisions for this team? So everything essentially seems to point towards the fact that Tom Brady is going to be the one calling the shots when it comes to the hiring decisions, when it comes to drafting a quarterback this year in the offseason. Now, it is important to know that Mark Davis at the end of the day will have final say-so over anything, but knowing Mark Davis, I definitely think he will seriously consider every single move and recommendation made by Tom Brady. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he just completely handed that over to Brady, let him kind of make those decisions while Mark Davis solely concentrates on the financial side of things and just helping push the Raiders brand and just helping the Raiders from a business standpoint. Because if there's one thing you can say about Mark Davis, is the fact that he's done a good job increasing the net value and net worth of this franchise. From a business standpoint, he's done a great job with the move to Vegas. But the thing that has been holding him back is just we cannot put a winning product out on the football field. Mark Davis is the one that's been making the decisions, and just time in and time out he's been making the wrong ones. So I think this should be good news moving forward. At the end of the day, I trust Tom Brady a lot more to make these decisions over Mark Davis. Now, I guess the biggest question, though, is how good will Tom Brady be in this role? Because, he's a great football player, by many regarded as the greatest quarterback of all time. But, that doesn't necessarily translate into being a great general manager or like president of football operations. However you really want to call it. There's been great players like Michael Jordan in the past that were great players, but it didn't translate into the front office. And that's going to be the biggest question mark for Tom Brady. Also, too, what is his philosophy going to be moving forward when it comes to hiring coaches? Is he going to try to bring back the Patriot Way 2.0 to the Raiders? I hope not. I mean, there's been a lot of articles and speculation that he would want us to bring in either a Mike Vrabel or a Bill Belichick as a head coach. Obviously it's really early to speculate about something like that. I think Antonio Pierce's job may still be on the line, but it's really hard to know. Ideally, I'm not a fan of firing a coach only after one season, but at the end of the day, the season has been really bad, and it's just going to really depend on how we're playing the rest of the season. I mean, if we're consistently getting blown out, this season already alone, we've had 2 player meetings, team meetings to kind of air it out, to essentially air out all the frustrations. And when you're having as many type of meetings like that as you do wins, it's definitely a big red flag. But that's going to be a big question mark, is he going to try to bring back the Patriots way philosophy? I hope not. And if I had to take a guess at it, I don't think he would hire a guy like Bill Belichick. First, they didn't end their relationship in the best manner in New England. There was definitely a lot of tension between those two. And ultimately, I think Tom Brady's the one that should kind of know that the Patriot way is sort of a lie in a sense, because if that really was such a big thing, why are the Patriots still not having success ever since Tom Brady left? To me, the biggest factor to the Patriots having so much success was that they had the best quarterback of all time and the best head coach in the league at that moment. So if you just have those two things going for you, if you have the best quarterback in the league, best coach in the league, well, guess what? You're probably going to be winning football games consistently. So I think the Raiders need to find just a way to get the best coach possible and get the best quarterback possible. And another thing that, I think this should help is the fact that the Raiders are definitely going to need to draft a quarterback this season. The team is currently poised to have a really high draft pick, so the opportunities should present themselves to select a high-end quarterback in the draft like a Cam Ward, a Shedeur Sanders, a Jalen Milroe, whoever it may be. And I definitely would trust Tom Brady's assessment and quarterback evaluation in this a lot more than a guy like Mark Davis. And ultimately, it's going to be a huge decision for this franchise. When it comes to Tom Brady, though, he does know Shedeur Sanders personally. He's trained with him in the past, so something to keep into consideration. That connection definitely seems real between Shedeur Sanders and the Las Vegas Raiders. But ultimately, Raider Nation, I think this is good news. Like I said, I don't think it can get worse. I think Mark Davis just ultimately needs to let go and not really make these decisions. He needs to get somebody that he trusts and just hand them the keys to running the football team, running the football operations. And I think that's exactly what he's doing with Tom Brady. Now, whether or not he will do a good job or not, that's to be determined. There's no doubt he has a great knowledge of the game of football. He's also played in the modern era of the NFL. I mean, it's only been a couple years since he's been retired. So that is all good news for us. And like I said, it's going to be an interesting move nonetheless. But Raider Nation, I definitely want to get your guys' feedback in the comment section down below. What do you think of this move? Do you think Tom Brady could do a good job making these decisions for the Raiders franchise this offseason? Let me know in that comment section down below. But with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.